gentlemen, in the Copper Box Arena, I want to hear as loud as you can get. Let's start with our team hailing from North America, from the upper bracket, in the blue trunks. I present NRG!
Oh, look at that, getting carried by the rest of North America. They have the entire nation resting on these guys. These guys are going to carry North American Axel.
Wow.
You think these guys are about to get swept twice? You think these guys are going to lose 2 best-of-7s? It's not going to happen.
Look at this regional pride here. Carrying Justin, the rookie.
I love it.
He is the third rookie to make it to a grand finals for a world championship. The other two did not win. So now, with every other North America team helping him out.
I don't know if I've ever seen a player that needs to be carried less than this guy.
That's pretty true.
No, he only has to do carrying once he starts up the game. Justin, the rookie of the year. He has been so good this World Championship. High impact overtime goals, and then Fireburner, the veteran. He's been playing since supersonic acrobatic rocket-powered battle cars, and now he's here in the grand final. And Garrett G, setting records, the all-time leading scorer in the RLCS. This guy leading his crew, and now, more than ever, NRG needs him to step up.
There are 2 players that have been at every World Championship, and they're both on this team. Fireburner, if anybody deserves it, if it's anybody's time to get a World Championship, it's them, and they look in for.
5 World Championships, 0 grand finals. They've been awful in the lower bracket, but it doesn't matter anymore. They were 1-4 there, but there is no lower bracket at this point. Comes down to this, just the 1 grand finals. And again, NRG, they're 1-0 in grand finals. They beat this squad.
Absolutely love it, and those guys are looking confident. But once again, they're facing our defending world champions, now entering the arena. Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from the European region, in the orange trunks, give it up for Dignitas!
Back-to-back European championships and back-to-back grand finals. A possibility at the first ever back-to-back world championship teams. Turbo's already done it. He's already won 2 in a row. He's going for 3. He wants no one to even touch him. He's gonna have more medals on his neck than he can carry. But here are the boys. They've been here before, and they're ready to do it again.
But have they been here before? Have they been at a point where they have to win 2 best-of-7s? Such a mountain in front of them.
It certainly is a mountain, but if there's anyone that can climb it, it is this squad. K-Dop, Rocket League royalty, same with Violent Panda. This guy, watch out for him on the walls. We've seen him making plays all day, finding Turbo and finding K-Dop. And Turbo, he'll do it all. A speed demon. He can score from anywhere, pass from anywhere, all around. This guy is a monster, but you can't talk about Dignitas without talking about K-Dop. You cannot stop him, but NRG, they're certainly going to try. Dignitas, however, looking to be that back-to-back world champion.
The best team from Europe versus the best team from North America. Sure, they didn't win the regional championships, but they had a perfect season, and it comes down to this. Everyone expected that NRG was the best. It was just, can they do it on a live stage? And they have shown they can, and now it is just the best versus the best.
How crazy would it be to be the first team to go 7-0 in North America or Europe, and also go through the winner bracket in the same season to win the World Championship?
So the record for the easiest World Championship, 4 losses last season from Gale Force, now Dignitas. Well, NRG, they only have 2 losses right now.
Well, guys, we've heard support from each team, but I want to know just how loud the Copper Box Arena can be. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get into the grand finals. Are you ready? Without any further ado, let's finish up our season. It's grand finals time. Let's head on over to the State Farm Skybox with Shogun and Fightable Carpet.
The map you are currently looking at is Champions Field, and for one of these teams, they will have their names etched as Season 5 champions. It is going to be NRG versus Team Dignitas.
Dignitas taking form at the end of that match against Complexity, but NRG, actual robots. I cannot speak enough about how well Garrett G has performed. We talk about Justin being a rookie and that he's always there to help support his team. This is going to be a match.
This is going to be absolutely incredible. I could not ask for a better end to what has been a phenomenal weekend. Everyone in the copper box, let's do this one more time. Remember, if Team Dignitas win this series, they have not won the World Championships. NRG must be defeated twice in a row. And it's going to be Fireburner to start us off on the offense. K-Dot really not showing up in the last series that these two teams played against each other. However, it seems like day 3 is looking to be a much better performance from him, but he's taking on a team that has been performing all weekend long, has been touted by many to be the team to beat. Now gonna walk up, Violent Panda, just lofts it down, it's gonna get straight back, and there's gonna be a shot, Garrett G all over that one. Now back into the corner, Fireburner forced to play. Turbo Poster is right behind him, K-Dop wants the pass, it's just a little bit too slow. But this is exactly what we saw Dignitas doing earlier on against Complexity, trying to lock down the midfield and not allow the opponents to move. NRG, though, soaking up the pressure incredibly well.
NRG hasn't had to play a whole lot of defense so far, as they only have 2 individual game losses. So if Dignitas can put them on there, maybe they'll find the weakness.
Panda will take the ball. He's got Fireburner in front of him. Fireburner around this community for so long. There's going to be a bounce off the backboard. Telepulsar can take his time. Neither team willing to throw everybody up just yet. A very conservative start. Now Fireburner grabs one. Just wants to keep this, trying to force a challenge. But that bounce will not really suit Justin. Still managing himself back in position. There's K-Dop. Now finding Violent Panda. Takes it past Garrett, it's still loose. Justin will be the first player up. Already there, there's 2 players out now out. They need to get a shot out nice and quickly. Justin with the set, but he needed it a bit lower for Garrett to take the shot.
Can't believe he even got that set, let alone how high it was. But now you can see Dignitas in a stressful position. They have to use a lot of boost now to make these saves, but Violent Panda's got control.
Oh, that's gonna go up high. Justin has to be there to get the clear. Still 0 goals apiece, 2 minutes into the opening matchup of this series. Big demo in net as well. Justin is back in time. Which team wants to pull the trigger first? Which team wants to send everybody forward? And which team will be the first team to get a goal? It's Fireburner. Back into the middle. Justin now looking to tap down. He's got Garrett G around. But everybody from NRG all the way back. Seeing just how difficult this team is to get past during the regular season. The best North American defense we have ever seen.
Look at when NRG chooses to make these commits. They're only challenging when they know that it's worthwhile. They're forcing Dignitas in a place where they have to at least go up and get a hit with no support, and the NRG's there to just take control right back.
And you can feel the tension, even in the arena. Deathly silent right now as everyone just waiting to see who will break first. Violent Panda takes it up, he wants that one to drop straight down. It could very well do so, not in. Now K-Dop, back over to the side. Another block there from Fireburner. Gonna go long. Follow up, not quite around, all the way around. Now Violent Panda with a long clear. Just seems to try and take control. They want to force Team Dignitas to stay on the back foot, wait to see if they can get a mistouch and capitalize that way. 90 seconds now, 1 goal could very well be the difference. Turbo flicks, that's gonna drop really awkward. There's K-Dop, but there is Justin as well. Still waiting on that opening goal. Back out, it's gonna fall very nicely. K-Dop up high, Justin once again the savior for his team.
He's still got no boost.
Oh, there's Turbo!
Fireburner and Justin now have absolutely nothing. Fireburner was able to pick up that corner.
But they finally got it out from their side. Crucial there from NRG. They've got their chance. We saw how well they did with them earlier on as well. 2 players committed. Very few boosts on the side of Team Dignitas. 50 seconds now. Silver gold territory. Violent Panda beats the ball. Now Turbo leaves it. Justin was trying to read the pass. That was a good play there from Turbo Pulsar. Straight down, Violent Panda's got time to clear. Get everyone back. That's good play because Turbo Pulsar was very far forward. Violent Panda tries to get a pass, but Garrett in front of everyone. Another big block. This is the chance for K-Dop.
GRT was patient. He stayed grounded, though, so he's here to help support Fireburner.
It just seems like NRG are so good at reading this game. They are there every time they need to be. Gonna drop straight down. One more chance before we head to overtime. Justin doesn't want to go for it. Here's Turbo Pulsar, beat to the ball, but it's still alive. And that is gonna be overtime, game one. And we have nothing to separate these two.
Almost nothing. 5 shots for each team, 4 saves for NRG, and 3 saves for Dignitas.
Oh, almost managed to get the shot. Turbo Pulsar just couldn't get it around. I do think the keeper had it covered anyway. Dignitas starting off well in the overtime. Exactly what happened in our previous series as well. Dignitas and Complexity going long in that overtime. Wait to see what happens this time. Turbo wins the challenge, looks for a second. Justin plays it low. K-Dop, one-on-one, Justin wins. But it's gonna be played all the way out. Violent Panda, he's gonna play it very smart. So many teams caught off by Garrett's early challenges. Now it's over to K-Dop, up high, follow-up, is it there? No, it's there from Garrett. Now Violent Panda, still got boost, still got a chance. He's not got it in, but there! It's Turbo Pulsar!
Keeping their composure in overtime. Violent Panda nearly getting the double touch off the backboard. They finally found NRG on defense. Struggling for boost, struggling for positioning. And they'll take the first game at 1 goal in overtime.
What a start.
Remember, Dignitas is coming from the lower bracket. If they win this best of 7, we will have a bracket reset. A short break, and they will have to do it all over again to see if they can crown themselves world champions for Season 5.
As you can see on your screen right now, that man right there, Turbo Pulsar, the goal scorer, the man looking to win 3 RLCS World Championships in a row. And you could ask him, the latest one always feels just as good as everything else. But NRG, they looked solid. I honestly, it was one chance that Team Dignitas took. There was pretty much nothing else to decide between the two teams.
Relatively low shot game. I mean, only 5 shots from NRG and 8 shots for Dignitas. And I think 3 of those came in the overtime. So they were pretty flat across the board going into that overtime. Again, there's going to be a lot of respect here. A lot of respect here on this final stage.
I really want to talk about the play styles coming in from both of these teams. NRG, a team so solid at forcing blocks on the opposing team. They loft the ball high, they follow it, and they just get in your face. Then the shadowing player comes in and does the damage. Whilst we look at the other side, Team Dignitas, so fast in the rotation, always looking to try and get themselves a phenomenal passing playoff. It's really going to be about who can execute. Justin, early shot from him. As Fireburner bumping around, but Turbo Pulsar is already there. Fireburner with his chance. But it's a big block there from Violent Panda.
Justin, all that work with only 16 boosts in the corner.
Now from the backboard, there's going to be no one around for a long time. Garrett and Fireburner both committing. Means Justin's going to have the most boost on his team, but there's nobody around to take the shot. Turbo Pulsar tries to get a block. That is going to allow Team Dignitas to reset themselves. Straight over is Fireburner. Pressure being mounted by Team Dignitas. They aren't trying to force the issue. They are more than willing to allow NRG to take a clear. Well, that is a big block. It's off the post. Now Violent Panda infield. NRG have to be so careful. Off the ceiling. No one there to take the shot because there was a big old defender in the way.
These ceiling passes from Dignitas, they've been doing it all day. And you can see what kind of threat it'll put up.
Violent Panda now. Trying to put some pressure on over the corner, but you can see immediately pulled out. The communication now seems to be on point for Team Dignitas. Violent Panda, shot is on target, but Garrett will have that easily covered. He's only on 9 boosts though. Trying to still do something, he's managed to get there off the loose pass Steals the mid boost as well. That's going to slow down Team Dignitas, who are now on the defensive. Still 0 goes. Oh my goodness! Oh my Garrett! They don't come any better than that.
Getting bumped into the ceiling, landing on all fours, and using the flip reset.
He started that play with no boost.
Talk about a statement.
He had nothing to start with, and he turned it into pure gold. Turbo, unable to take the shot. Last goal decided by a 1-0, although it did go to overtime. All the way out, Justin, blocked by Turbo Pulsar. Now Violent Panda, he wants to try and force the block. Fireburner should pick this out. Fireburner's got to try and deal. He has done so. Now Turbo, you know he's got Kate up around. Always someone just loitering in the middle for Team Dignitas. But they can't afford to make it too obvious because otherwise it's going to intercept it like it is now. And now Garrett is on the break, but Turbo Pulse has dealt with it well. Everyone now back to Team Dignitas, but there is a danger there, leaving anybody from NRG against the defender one-on-one. As Kate up, crucial block, Violent Panda looking to get there. Very little boost on the side of NRG. They've got no options, and they've got no chance of saving that.
Fireburner, last man back, tried to drop it into the corner. K-Dop and Turbo taking advantage immediately. The placement of that shot, right under the crossbar. Tied up.
Turbo, we thought he was maybe underperforming during the regular season. He certainly has not underperformed when it comes to this World Championships.
Justin.
Can he get the second touch? Oh, he certainly got it, just couldn't catch it on the front of his car. 2 minutes now, Violent Panda choosing to just bring the ball with him, waste some time. K-Dop taking control. Can't get it all the way past Justin. It's going to be up to Violent Panda. He's not read this very well. Shot opportunity, but it is taken away. Not even NRG expected Dignitas to misread that. Now Turbo pinches it against the wall. He could take this the entire way if he can get, just going to get there off the post. Not going to bounce out enough though for Violent Panda to really get a good shot off. But they're sticking around. Nobody wanting to rotate back when they've got the opportunity to get in front of someone for a block. There's nobody in the net to take the shot there. 1 goal apiece, 90 seconds left. Justin, up high. It's gonna be over to Garrett, shot straight down the middle. He usually puts those top corner. Garrett, a player that holds himself to incredibly high standards and usually plays exactly to them.
Not very often do we see Dignitas or NRG with 3 in net, but we've seen it in this series already.
It's the amount of respect that they have for each other. There's going to be Violent Panda. Could that drop down for him? It's going to be on to K-Dop! 2-1, 55 seconds left.
Finding that beautiful spot.
I'm just going to let this breathe. Up high, Fireburner. Trying to keep this on the other side now. Team Dignitas have just got to wait out 40 more seconds. Although this could be on target. There is K-Dop. Almost a bit of camera trickery there. I didn't think anyone was back, and that is still phenomenal. We were wondering where K-Dop had gone this tournament. He's certainly turned up now, but Turbo misses, put Violent Panda into a very awkward situation. Fireburner has got the pass. He's got Garrett available. Now Fireburner keeps going. It's all his to take.
With 18 seconds left, Garrett G getting the challenge on the ball, and then the goalie. Fireburner there, the third man, tied up, 18 seconds left.
There's Fireburner. He's got an open net, and it's gonna go in. Just like that.
The touch from Justin. Can you look at the angle he came from? And look at the angle of where that ball went. This is what I mean. The mechanical skill from NRG. Every single touch is exactly where they want it to be.
This series has been a midfield war between these two teams. Who can catch someone out cleanly? There's going to be a Garrett with a shot on target. One more opportunity now for Team Dignitas. Over the top, Justin gets the ball to hit the floor. One game apiece.
NRG showing they can keep their composure. Not a lot of time left when they needed to put that goal up. One to tie it up, another to take the lead.
Has anyone actually told Justin that there's thousands watching at home and thousands in our stadium? Because he doesn't seem like he cares.
Just to put it into perspective, not only is he a rookie, he's 15. I don't understand how he can. I would fall apart. I would absolutely fall apart.
One game apiece. NRG have done 25% of the work to them getting their first ever World Championship. This is something that those boys have worked at so long. Fireburner, a stalwart of the community. Someone I remember putting me out of SART BC tournaments almost every single semi-final. I was so just happy to be in the semi-finals, to be completely honest with you. But now he's here and he's got his opportunity. But he is taking on the world champions. And Carpet, we came out of game 2 exactly the same as we came out of game 1. I still don't know which way this is going. Kato, straight from the kickoff, gonna get it to bounce down. Violent Panda though is not gonna be able to do too well. 5 minutes taking this all away. Now Fireburner to the corner. He's going to try and follow this. Violent Panda leaving. He's got Kate up to his side.
Garrett G clearing it straight on target. Violent Panda nearly getting caught out looking for boost.
There's Justin. Can't get that. He's demoed for his trouble. After watching Justin play, I still think even when he's demoed, he might still be dangerous. Now up high. Needs to push to the side there from Violent Panda. This is good pressure right now. NRG looking to make Team Dignitas crack.
Dignitas still has plenty of boost right now, so it'll still take a couple more volleys before NRG can push through.
There's a good play there from K-Dop. They want to try and transition, but Fireburner holding the midfield. That's an awkward bounce out as well, but Turboposa has it covered. Now K-Dop will be forced to play this. Violent Panda picking himself up some pads. Team Dignitas just trying to find any way out of this stranglehold that NRG has them in. But now Violent Panda, he's got it over the tap of absolutely everyone.
One at a time, he caught them out of position. Garrett G left with no choice.
He had to go. You don't have a choice. All you can hope is that Violent Panda's run out of boost to take another touch. Early lead now for Team Dignitas, but will it last? K-Dop will say yes, just for the time being though. Another shot, not on target. Nobody committing either from Team Dignitas, but how much boost do they have? It's going to be stolen over in the corner. They're going to have to try and survive for the time being. So Violent Panda's committed as well. It's all down to Turbo. Straight back to the middle. NRG needs to be careful as well. This is how they were caught last time, over-committing on the offense that they were sustaining for so long. Justin over the top, but he's going to get bumped, can't follow up. And Turbo wants to try and get to Violent Panda, but Violent Panda will respect Fireburner's attempt to touch. What a pre-jump there from Turbopulsar. Reads the play incredibly well. NRG, they've had the much better possession here of the ball. Now they've got to try and convert it into something. There's going to be a save. Double save, in fact. K-Dop and Turbo both need it.
Even with a double commit, though.
Oh, you are kidding me. Well, you are kidding me. It's not in. There's Justin. He's going to go for it yet again. If once you don't succeed, you try again. He doesn't get it that time.
But look at how fast Dignitas nearly made that a shot on target. Their counterattacks.
Violent Panda going to let the ball bounce out. He's got someone around to help him out here because he's really struggling. K-Dop already in the air. Pre-jump to save, but he can't get there. Dignitas causing their own problems.
Trading possessions back and forth. Violent Panda struggling, then K-Dop just barely getting there before, or not before Justin, I should say. And Garrett G
1 goal apiece. Now Turbo already there, looking for get a block. Now Kadon, try to push to the side. He's actually got Turbo to aim for, but Garrett will probably beat him. That's going to go straight in the midfield. Another block. Kadon can't turn around. He's probably got low boost, and he has, but he's dealt with it incredibly well. You saw how much he wanted to go for the big old shiny thing in the corner, but he did well with what he had. Now it's Justin's turn. He's done well with this as well. Just look at that. Any other opponent, NRG would be going for that right now, and same vice versa. No team wants to put 3 players forward. This is all down to 2 players trying to do as much damage as they can, and this time it's Violent Panda and K-Dop trying to see what they can do. Launched long.
Over to K-Dop, back down. He's got Turbo to pass it to.
Straight up yet again, Turbo Pulsar. Demoed, he will not be able to get to the pass from K-Dop. It's going to be over to the sides. Fireburner now, back over to the corner yet again. Justin, not going to want any of this. It's going to go on target, but Justin is there in time. Now K-Dop, putting another shot. Trying to vary, taking shots and infield passes. K-Dop is there! K-Dop will score!
That first save from Justin, forcing all the boost out of his tank. Garrett G had to make that first one.
But they cannot let the foot off the gas. This was the same position they were in the last time. Scored with less than a minute left, and they let it drop. They've got to stay focused. K-Dop does not fall for the fake from Garrett. Now Violent Panda looking to try and wrap this one around. Garrett's already on the backboard. Turbo. Just trying to keep the ball high. 2 players behind the goal line, or behind the halfway line, I should say. Dignitas. Just want to keep the pressure on. 30 seconds remaining. Justin gets blocked. It's a chance, but there you can see it. 1 player all the way back. That would normally be a goal-scoring opportunity for Team Dignitas, but they don't want to commit for it. Justin gets it back down. Fireburner, one-on-one. He's got K-Dop in front of him, though. And now K-Dop will steal a little bit of boost. That's a little bit of damage done. There's a shot. Justin there in time. And Fireburner narrowly avoids the demo as we count down the clock.
Turbo gets the touch he needs.
K-Dop back to the corner. They just have to get the ball to touch the floor. Challenging NRG to come to them. And they will take game 3.
Honestly, Shogun, in this series, there is no defense. It is offense, or do you need 1 more touch until it's a shot? You're either in their half or in your half. Both these teams have such striking potential that at any given moment, they can turn it around. Watching Dignitas spread, they literally make a save by pushing it out to midfield to a teammate who then still has someone to pass to the midfield. They're taking midfield shots within seconds of a save on net.
We're almost halfway through this potentially opening series, and another 1-goal game. I feel like I'd be happy for a best of 49 at this rate. First team to 25 wins.
You just want to see a lot of great games. Can't blame you.
But instead, you only get this here at the RLCS World Championship Finals. Both these teams, I'll say Dignitas looking comfortable right now. They're smiling and joking with one another. On the other side, NRG, business as always. Game number 4. Utopia Coliseum.
The crowd is ready.
The crowd is more than ready. I think they're ready for this carpet. I think they're ready for this. Turbo with a pass off to K-Dop. That could go in as well. Garrett has to cover. Respects the shot. I'm going to go all the way to the side. Violent Panda looking to try and see if he can steal any boost. But the pad just refused to turn up for him. Now Justin launches long. Garrett G is there. Just can't catch it with the right side of his car, but Violent Panda does lose the challenge to Fireburner. He's got the pass straight out. Fireburner's done incredibly well there. Garrett G looking to try and take advantage. Low boost on Dignitas, Justin with the shot, and it is saved miraculously by Turbo Pulsar, who now looks to transition. He's got the ball in his possession. He's gone over to Violent Panda. They practically clashed into each other, maybe trying for a team pinch. But there's another reminder to NRG. Their offense has been incredibly good, but it has sometimes been caught by a counterattack. Now back down. Turbo Pulsar takes out the man. Violent Panda with the shot on target, undefended. 1-0.
I think that demo actually may have been situational. I think he was actually on ball cam. But you can see what a demolition does against these teams that have such clean rotations.
Early goal for Team Dignitas. Shot from Garrett, covered from Kadol. Drop straight down. There's Turbo Pulsar with the clear. Looking to follow. There's Violent Panda. Looking to try and go for a bull carry, but that is from Fireburner straight across. Doesn't even give a chance for a block. Now Garrett. We've seen how dangerous he can be. Kadol has to help his teammate, but the bumps from Garrett just sort of shows the defender a way out.
Forcing.
And you're going this way.
He forced every single player to make a decision there. He forced one to try and go for it from the ground. One ended up going for it from the backboard. Then he bumped the third. Garrett G just single-handedly removed every player for Justin to take the shot.
This really has been Garrett's season. Now Garrett looks to go for a pass, but Turbo Pulsar still falling, able to get there in time. Seems like a slight miscommunication. Violent Panda did come in late as Justin off the backboard. They can't get there in time, but Turbo Pulsar turns himself around. And there's actually a player already over here. Violent Panda was waiting and lying in wait. All the way out, Turbo Pulsar follows his own touch off the post. There's a big demo as well. Team Dignitas plays it straight out. Kadol not able to hit the target, not even able to hit the bull. And now it's Fireburner's chance. Low boost. Don't expect him to be able to get too much out of this.
Keeping it high, Garrett G was low on boost that entire push.
Justin could definitely make something of this, though. Just needs his teammates to push up a little bit further. Then they can try and take that shot. 1 goal apiece still as we head into the second half of this game. Turbo doesn't get too much there. Now Kadol will be racing against Justin. Justin always going to win that one. Now Garrett, he's actually got options around which he can aim for. Justin will be the option he takes. Off the backboard, who's going to be able to get to this one first? Off yet again. But because of the amount of passes they did take, everyone from Dignitas able to get back on the goal line and cover. Violent Panda, he's consistently going for this, but there is a demo in the back line. Justin, I think he recognizes it, but he can't get himself in position to take the shot. Panda now, taking this by himself, just actually bumping his own teammates. All the way out. Turbo drops it down, probably not as fast as he was hoping for. Ended up getting a second touch, with both his teammates already rotating back. There's Violent Panda, one-on-one, Garrett G can't get there.
Back and forth until NRG no longer had control of their own positioning. Everybody had plenty of boost, but Justin and Fireburner were caught at the midfield. This is what I mean right now. The options are limitless with the skill level of these two teams. No matter where you are, you can play either side of the field.
Kadol wants to go the whole way. Oh my goodness! Watch in awe.
You know, we were worried about that guy day one.
So I want to just point out, the crowd asked on day 1 and day 2, can you score a goal, Kadol? His answer is a resounding, yes, I can.
He's up
now,
again.
Going for the double tap. He's starting to hit these at alarming frequency now. Garrett is the target man, but he's just not able to be reached. It's Fireburner forced to rotate back. A 2-goal deficit currently on the line. If Dignitas win this, they'll be a game away from a bracket reset. Blocked. 1 minute remaining now. Violent Panda waits. Just going to try and leave this one as he gets Turbo Pulsar right up next to him. And now it's bounced awkwardly straight down. Garrett Miraculous save from him, keeps his team in the match, but how long will that be for? Another brilliant save, this time from Fireburner. NRG are holding on to their match lives.
RLCS getting demolished, lets his team come up confidently. But K-Dop will take
Oh,
control.
not
Another
again,
dribble!
not again! There's gonna be a shot. Oh my goodness, that is bounced in such a dangerous spot. You cannot possibly forget about Justin on that side. If Justin becomes a target man for NRG, that opens up a whole new dynamic. Back up, 12 seconds now. K-Dop will leave for Violent Panda, big block. They've got to get something now and then score from the kickoff, but it's gonna be shut down once again. Findable carpet, we are one game away from a bracket reset.
I'd feel good if I were Dignitas, but remember, an entire best of 7 awaits them if they can take this one.
Dignitas has got the crowd behind them here.
Coming into the
Can they
series,
do it?
Garrett G was #1 in goals per game at this LAN, averaging 1 coming into this. Turbo Pulse actually tied him before his game against Complexity. But again, everyone's splitting up the responsibility. 6 incredibly well-rounded players.
3 goals to 1. NRG look like they're starting to run out of ideas. They've got to bring something else up. I feel like they're getting smothered right now by having a 3-man defense. For me, Carpet, NRG needs someone on the halfway line to pass to, because right now they are not giving themselves that many options. As we just had a failed wave there. I'm sure you guys can do better this time around.
Dignitas breaking out a couple of demolitions. Critical moments especially. If you do it too often, you put yourself out of position, but finding that perfect time where you're not actually pulling yourself out of any other position that you ever dumped yourself in. You go for a challenge, the ball, you get some sort of 50-50, you land on your opponent's backboard.
Well, just like this crowd, Team Dignitas are making waves right now against their North American opponents. 1 game away from a bracket reset. A big bump from Turbo Pulsar. All the way back out. Violent Panda there. Big block, though, from Justin. And now he's taking it past. He can go the entire way. We've seen what Justin can do from almost any position. Now he's got Fireburner helping him out. Violent Panda with K-Dop as an option. Clears long. Justin already around. He's going to drop straight back down. Back out. Fireburner off the backboard, but Violent Panda already there. Another demo. K-Dop gonna have no options here. His only option is himself. And I tell you what, that's an incredible option to have.
Trapping it on the backboard, then muscling into Fireburner.
1-0 within the opening minutes. Team Dignitas seem to just be scoring within the sandwiches of the game in the opening minute and the last minute.
That goal from Turbo, he now holds the record for the most goals ever scored at a LAN.
A single LAN.
A single LAN.
I told you the boy was putting in work. That's incredible as well. Remember the huge comebacks from Flipside Tactics back in Season 2, Northern Gaming in Season 3 to be able to beat those people. But now Turbo, up high. NRG looking for their response. Is that Fireburner? All the way back down. Almost managed to get the demo. Garrett G still trying to get these passing plays off. NRG, always dangerous, always probing. And you better believe right now, they are willing to throw everything at this defense. And Justin tries to be a little tricky. He's got 2 players out. He's managed to almost get a great shot for Garrett, but now it's Garrett! NRG are not gonna roll over.
The precision of every single touch, Fireburner dropping that to a corner, and Garrett G to help secure it. Starting off with a drop down from Justin.
1 goal apiece. Dignitas looking for another goal now. If they can get this win, remember it is a bracket reset. We are not done yet. Back down, K-Dop, he's got time. Violent Panda, he's got an option available to him. Garrett G can't get there in time. It is K-Dop on target!
Dignitas are everywhere. Everywhere on the pitch they need to be. They've got a player. NRG even playing safe, trying to just give the ball away.
How do you stop K-Dop? So far, it looks like you can't. But Garrett, North America's MVP. Flip reset, pass to Justin. He couldn't get there in time. The challenge is still there, though. Counter-attacking opportunity. All players around, but Violent Panda is blocked from Garrett.
There's still 2.5 minutes left. NRG are not out of this.
Absolutely not. Big flick on. K-Dop, he's got enough boost. Has he got the ability to trap?
No more boost for K-Dop. He's got nothing.
NRG expecting something else big to come out, maybe a flick. Put themselves a little bit too far back. Justin looking to get a block, but K-Dop is already there. Now Garrett looking for Fireburner. Oh my goodness! Fireburner is a wrecking ball!
Sniping Turbo Pulsa out of the air! Fireburner! Tie game!
Give him 1,000 points. Give him 1,000 points in game. How does he not get anything for that? Now Fire once again. I think Fireburner is about to set something out in NRG because he is looking absolutely furious at his current predicament. And he's taking it on himself, and he's doing incredibly well with it. Look at him once again, part of the plate, turning the goal away from net. Now drop down, here is Fireburner, past one. Another big block. It's gonna open up time, but there's the pass straight down. K-Dop is the option. Now K-Dop looking to try and turn provider, but he can't flick the ball out. Two players up on the backboard. Fireburner does not commit, though he's on low boost. That's gonna drop down awkwardly, but Garrett already behind the goal line, ready to turn the ball away.
This is what Dignitas do so well.
Oh, he looks to try and give him one back. But Justin, there to help out. Now Garrett drops it down to the rookie. Garrett can get there in time. No!
Can Violent Panda get enough control before they drop back the defense? He's up the ceiling, he's got the flip! And he gets it! Violent Panda!
Hold me! Hold me! And do you want to know what his response to doing that? I looked across. He swept his hair. No big deal. Now drop straight down. This game is far from over. K-Dop straight over to Turbo. One more goal needed for NRG to tie us up yet again. You know what the crowd wants. NRG will do everything in their power to prevent it. On target! 2-goal lead. Seconds left before we get a 4-1 difference and a bracket reset. If that was on target, that would have pretty much confirmed it. Now an opportunity to break, but Violent Panda wants to just take this ball all the way around the world and waste as much time as possible as we count down to a win for Team Dignitas. Remember, it is not over yet, but Turbo Pulsar almost putting yet another highlight reel goal. It has hit the floor. NRG are in the lower brackets.
Team Dignitas have given themselves another chance. Both teams now with a single loss in a series. You can hear the crowd yourself, ladies and gentlemen. We have ourselves a bracket reset. Dignitas coming up from the lower bracket. taking down NRG in the uppers.
Now I know we've got a whole lot of new viewers watching us today. Some of you maybe never seen an esports event before. The scores will be reset. We are going to be going to break in just a few moments.